I said Russell Wilson is just another breed of quarterback, something we haven't seen. Russell Wilson is what we've been expecting to see from the mobile quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Michael Vick, all these guys that came in that we thought were going to be able to do both. And he has really proven that he is the next generation of quarterbacks. West Georgia is 1-0. Miles is 0-1. They have something to prove.
They do.
They're not a bad team. They have some speed on the outside. We do outmatch them in the trenches with size, so that's probably where you're going to see a lot of the action. Yeah, and going back off what you said, they played last year, and just to give you a little heads up, West Georgia did win 21-17 in that game. Dallas Dickey, who's a senior this year, as a junior, threw for 153 yards and 2 touchdowns in that game. But basketball isn't like college football to where you lose one and you're done. You can lose 6, 7, 8 and still still a chance to make it into the tournament and go deep into the tournament. It doesn't matter if you're a low seed in Division II basketball. I mean, anybody can go anywhere. Not wrapping up is killing him as well. The read option is really confusing West Georgia. And then on third down, there's been at least 3 3rd and 5s, 3rd and 7s where they've left the one-on-one man coverage to the outside wide open on a quick curl or a quick slant for the first down. So it was a final 61-59. That was after a 34-point fourth quarter to mount that comeback for Valdosta State. So that's what puts them here against West Georgia in the second round. Now, West Georgia on the other side comes in as the #1 seed in the second region. We are missing LaMarcus Franks, who was supposed to be the feature back this year. He's still out with an injury. They're holding him probably for this week and possibly next week because they want to have him completely 100% healthy going into the month of October, which will be brutal. And we can talk about that later coming up in halftime. A lot of stuff going on outside of this game as well. We'll keep you posted on that as we get updates. Ball control is going to be key in this game. I think Will Hall is going to harp on that during practice this past week and is going to carry it on to this game, and that's something they're going to focus on is not turning the ball over. Panthers Seahawks, that one's interesting. I think if it was in Carolina, I think Carolina is going to pull it off. They've been hot lately. Here's an interesting stat for you for Dallas Dickey. He became the 5th player ever at the University of West Georgia to pass for over 5,000 yards in a career.
It's interesting.
Now, when you think about Dickey as a passer, you don't.
You don't.
You think about Dickey as a rusher, as the dual threat read option kind of guy. But he gets it done with his arm just as much as he does his legs. Thank you for all the viewers out there that have stuck around with us to watch, and we hope that you keep following us. It's coming this year and next year. Don't forget, basketball season is going on too. We do basketball as well, so if you want to watch those, make sure you tune into that as well. Unfinished business is the hashtag, so if you're on social media and you're watching the game, whether you're watching us or at the stadium, hashtag unfinished business is the one we're going with. We'll see you in 2 weeks here on the UWG Sports Stream. I'm Justen Ransom with JJ Jacobs. We'll see you then.